Okay. Hello. Good evening. Good night, everybody. Seth Cross here, Praetor Gaming. Tonight we're going to be doing the Alchemist Refuge, which means we're going to be brewing a deck. As you can see from the screen, we are going to be brewing a Kykar deck. Not just any Kykar deck, of course. Hey, Super Saiyan, what's up? How you guys doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. I am exhausted, so if I'm a little low energy today, I apologize. I didn't sleep last night, and then I've been sleeping on and off all day long. But I had canceled Late Night Magic Monday yesterday, so I didn't want to cancel today. So we're gonna try to kind of like speedrun this a little bit, so that hopefully it doesn't take too long. I can get some sleep. But yeah. I feel like everybody's exhausted lately. It's been just kind of that time, or just with the way the world is and everything like that. So I don't blame anybody for being tired. So I do also apologize. I look kind of a mess and everything like that. So it is what it is. Normally I try to get a little bit prettier for streams, but here we are. So brewing Kykar today. Kykar wins Fury, Bird Wizard, 3/3 for 1 blue, red, white with flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white spirit token creature with flying, and you can sacrifice a spirit to make red mana. So there's actually a lot of themes for this deck. I'm actually going to show you guys something crazy here. So originally I brought up the polymorph theme, because that's what the theme of the deck we're going to build is. When I opened up Kykar himself, look at all the themes that are here. There's what, 20 themes here? This is crazy. Crazy, I tell you. I don't think I've ever seen a deck with this many like different themes listed under them for EDH track. So this is kind of nuts. So Polymorph is on here, and that's the one that we are going to be doing. So the reason why I wanted to do this one is Kykar was on the list of the 120 decks that I'm trying to build, and I didn't know what to do. I wanted a deck in Jeskai that was going to be like something that I would really like, and I like Kykar's design. I kind of like him as the idea of a storm deck, because like he makes tokens that you can then sacrifice for mana. White has ways to get double tokens and stuff like that, so you just like cantrip and stuff and you get a huge storm count and then you kill everybody, right? So that's kind of where I was leaning to. But then Game Nights recently had an episode of Extra Turns where, is it Mason or Mance? I forget. Oh, darn it, I forget the pilot's name, and I apologize for that. But one of their editors played a Kykar polymorph deck, and it was so cool. It just worked so well. I liked it. I just liked watching. I've gone and watched the episode like 5 times now, just because I've thoroughly enjoyed the way his deck worked. So liked it enough. Already had Kykar on the list. I was like, all right, fine. Let's do Kykar polymorph then. And then I started digging into like polymorph decks this past week or so. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, you can see you may have seen that I tweeted about how like Black has no polymorph commander deck, which is kind of weird because Black does tokens really well and like can get a lot of benefit off of tokens, especially like if they die and stuff like that. So I thought it was kind of weird. But yeah, as you can see here, this is the polymorph theme page. They're every color except Black. Kind of crazy. I'm kind of debating if I want to do like a polymorph deck in Black, which I'll obviously need blue and red because a lot of the polymorph spells are blue and red. As you can see, like all these top high synergy spells, these are all like the polymorph spells. So basically the point of the deck, right, is that you want to cast some of these polymorphish spells, or if you're going to cast draw spells or ramp spells or whatever, you're going to get your spirit tokens. Then you can use those spirit tokens either as mana if you really need to, blockers if you really need to, but you can polymorph them, destroy target creature, and get something crazy out of your deck without casting it. So, for instance, right here, Gisela, Avacynth, Angel of Hope. So these are these big 8 and 7 cost spells that come out of your deck instead of getting, you know, your 1/1 soldier token or spirit token, not soldier token. So it's really explosive. Pretty much as long as you can ramp up to like any one of these spells, you can start basically like getting out crazy things. So yeah, and then that's it. That's the deck. That's the design. So that's what we're gonna do. I do of course have a deck stats page set up. I have Kykar in the command zone, as we can see by the little flag. We have our 4 categories set up. I was gonna originally do extra categories for this one for like polymorph spells to make sure we got as many of them as possible, and then the specific cards I'm hoping to polymorph into. But I feel like that's fine if it's not categoried out. Proteus staff will trigger Kykar and it's repeatable. Yep, I think I just saw it there, right? There it is. Yep. Yeah, this casting the staff and then doing the actual like it's like polymorph staff really, but you know. Yeah. So a lot of these are gonna be in there. I'm going to be right back though, because my dog has suddenly decided that because I'm talking to the computer, she thinks I'm talking to her, and I have to let her out. I don't know if you guys can hear her kind of like moaning and groaning in the back, but she has decided now that she has to pee, so I'll be right back. I don't care. Look how cool my wife is. She made this. I don't know how many people are like in the chat. It's for one of our kids. So when she rolls over, that's a cinnamon roll. It's actually funny because Song, who's one of our Danny is awesome. Somebody said, one of our friends in Praetor Gaming, Song Susie, calls her Cinnamon Bun, which is like I've taken to using that nickname, so it's kind of funny. Oh, you taking a picture? You should get him to wear it tomorrow.
I should have put it down.
I repeat, you're too high. So as you can see here with the ramp, I'm kind of leaning toward 2-cost ones. I want to try to streamline, I guess, a little bit of the... I know Kykar, like Divergent Kykar, is apparently a CEDH deck. That's not what I'm trying to do by any stretch of the imagination. I don't actually know what like the cards are for the deck to win. So like Divergent, what is it, Transformation? Yeah, it's going to be in the deck because it's a polymorph-esque spell, but I'm not going to be like trying to get 2 specific cards out of, you know, the whole deck or whatever like that. I'm not going to only run 2 of the creatures. That's not going to happen. But yeah, I do want to streamline the mana base a little bit, just in general. So I could also do Thought Vessel, which is no maximum hand size. Probably fine. I'm beginning to get into the mindset when I build my decks a lot of the time is, will no maximum hand size hurt me more than it will help me? So basically, I don't really run Soul Ring anymore in almost any of my decks. I don't know why. Oh, well, I do know why actually, because in the like group of friends, I could call it the Praetor Gaming group or play group, but we don't really run Soul Ring because we weren't running it for like Commander Online. It was soft banned, and I've gotten so used to just playing without it. Like, it's in all my paper decks, so if you watch like the Friday VH streams, you may see it there. But like, I don't know, I haven't been slotting it into many decks. I think actually, it's funny, when I did my Kelsey and the Plague deck tech video that I still really like how it came out, that deck list doesn't have Soul Ring in it at all, and somebody actually did notice. I was like, why don't you have Soul Ring in the deck? Because it's kind of like a commander staple. I was like, oh, I just didn't think about it. You know, like sometimes it'd be like that. All right. What was I saying? What were words? Do I want to do signets? Is a tricky question. Or talismans. Do I want to do talismans or signets, or do I want to do all of them? Well, that's gonna be all my ramp. In a blue-red deck, it's all gonna be with white, but it's all just gonna be nothing but artifacts. So that one good Vandal Blast kind of screws me. Don't even own one yet. Prismatic Lenses. Prismatic Lens? Is Prismatic Lens what I think it is? Oh yeah. It's like Prismatic Signet. Alright. I don't like also the fact I do want to have a like Kykar page out. I can even whittle it down by this. Okay, cool. The page didn't flash, so I was like, did you go through with what I was asking? Talisman, Skull Clamp. Oh yeah, Skull Clamp will definitely be in there for a card advantage. That's really good. Okay, they do still run Smothering Tithe. I was wondering about that because like, oh, they have the new art for Swan Song. That's so cool. For Smothering Tithe, I was a little iffy because I was like, do you really want to wheel that much in the deck? Because like, what if you wheel into the things you want to polymorph out? So this is going really with talismans. I can go talismans. That's fine. Talisman of creativity. My dog has decided now that she would like to come back in. So once again, I will be right back. Maybe we'll come say hi. Come. Come on. Come here. Come on, say hi. Say hi. They can't see you. There you are. Well, come here, come on. Whoa. Sorry. Look what we're gonna do. I know you smell my food in your butt. Oh. She's like, I don't want to be up here. Cinnamon says hi, and then she says, let me down. Cinnamon, gotta stay out that kitchen. There's nothing in there for you. Very excited. Very happy. See? Told you. Cinnamon, come lay down. Cinnamon. No. I don't know how to spell things. Talisman of Conviction. And what's the last one? Progress. Talisman. Cinnamon, lay down. Mothering time. But it was it is like a signet, kind of, right? Like you signets, you have to. Ow! Thank you, dog. Stepped on me. Mom. You have a fuzzy visitor. Oh, cute. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, hello. Hello. jumped up. She's like, Daddy! 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 Come here. Hi! Hi, how are you? Hello! Guess you're a good girl. Ah! She was good with it for like ow! For like a second, and she's like crazy. Ah! Silly. Very cute. She knows it. Punk ass. Whirlwind of Thought, that's a good one. That's also not how you spell it, so there's that. Send him in. Hey! Come on, Tim. Hey. No, down. Lay down. Now she's all happy. There's always a Tolly. We could just steal people's stuff that way. This creatures, living creatures. A lot of it seems to be just about like, how do I get out my big things and then just beat people up. I like Frantic Search actually. For Wratham, let's do Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Austere Command because that's a ramp or Wrath that can keep our stuff. Then go back up there. I don't want to fight with you today. Come here. Go. Stay. If you get down again, I put you in the kennel. Stay. I'm not gonna fight with you today. Warp World. But I hate Warp World. Is that in here actually? Is that like... I don't see why it wouldn't be in here, right? Because a lot of times you're gonna... There it is. It's so big though. Like, it's just so much mana. So much. Okay, let's do Arcane Denial, Song. What's the other counterspell that I like a lot? They usually run like 3 specific counterspells. And my brain is fried today, so I don't know. We could put in like... Oh yeah, Valakut Awakening for Heart Revenge. Dovin's Veto. I hate counterspells that are like only counter this thing. So for Dovin's Veto, right, it's counter target non-creature spell. I don't typically like that. I know that's like not, because I know like negate and stuff are like fairly popular spells and everything, but I can never get past it. Always in my head. In my head. I mean, even when they showed Fierce Guardianship, the only reason why I think Fierce Guardianship kind of like beats that stereotype is that it's free when your commander's out. So that's it. Mission Briefing, I actually like that. It's not Not necessarily card advantage, but like you can get one of your polymorph spells back, so I think that's kind of really cool. So we can put that in here. For like things we're gonna polymorph into, there's probably only gonna be like 10-ish. Boral Shrine is gonna be good against board wipes. Creatures. Ooh, excuse me. That one snuck up on me. Unwind's another one that I do kind of like because it is free. Sun Titan's Ram, recur those fetch lands. That's maybe. It. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards from top. Artifact auction. So this one can be bad because you can get, I mean, you can get all your like ramp artifacts out, I guess. Distant Melody is a good one for this deck for card advantage, which we had last week, right? For Pirates, I think. Kind of cool. Carry over. Rewind is free and hits. Is it ramp if it's 6 mana? Yeah. I don't know. Like, kind of iffy. Because if you polymorph in, well, I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard for polymorph decks, I guess, a little bit, right? Like, what if you polymorph into Sun Titan when you don't have anything in the graveyard, I guess? Is probably the big concern. I should put in Proteus Staff before I forget. I should actually put in Cinnamon. Oh my god. Your pup. Let you later, your pup. So polymorph. Divergent. So mass polymorph and synthetic destiny. Oop, synthetic. You know, my deck, red is my third color. I'm iffy on the triple red spell. What are we talking about? Was it something that was said in chat, or was it something that I put in? Kykar makes red mana if needed, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, red mana is like probably the easiest source to have, or easiest mana to need. Chaos Warp, I'll put as removal, but you can essentially Chaos Warp your own stuff. Warp World? Because I didn't really want to put Warp World in. I'll be honest with you. Did I put Transmogrify in there? Didn't. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't you guys tell me to do that? Come on, jeez. Come on, chat. Target permanent. There's a retrace one too. That I want to put in here, because I think it is cool to be able to have like a repeatable effect. Oh, This is the one you're talking about. Okay, okay. No. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't crazy about this one because you just it's not just creatures that you get. It's creatures or artifacts. So there's a chance you're just gonna get all your ramp artifacts out for getting rid of like X amount of creatures or something. What the hell is the retrace one? No, it's not reweave. Is it sorcery? See Beyond's really good actually for the deck too, because if you do have something you want to polymorph into, you want to put it back in your deck. Red pimp spell. Delira will probably ish go in the deck, I guess. What is? I just saw. Do I already have it in there? Reality Scramble? There it is. There it is. I don't. Okay. Reality Scramble. I was losing my mind for a second because I'm like, I know I saw it, and I was like, man, retrace would be really cool, especially if we draw. Thank you. As I found it. Reality Scramble. Reality Scramble. I made a couple of jokes about like doing a Kykar's Ascension style deck, and the joke was gonna be that you turn your spirits into angels, and it was gonna be like a Jeskai angel deck. It's like Avacynth, Gisela, Aurelia, Safara, Ray, Dawnbringer, right? Like there's all these like angels that are good for the deck because angels typically are high costed, big impact spells. So I was gonna do like a angel tribal deck. Honestly, what am I focusing on? Trying to make coherent sentences. Deck wise, you caught me. Why did I put this here? Up there. Did I put Swan Song up there? I did. Oh, a little Batman mask. I do need to show everybody. For a little tiny 4-year-old mask. Because it won't fit over my gigantic face.
Show everybody everything I'm making.
If she shows me anything else, I'll probably show you guys everything she's making. Do you have a Phyrexian mana mask? No, so I don't really... Well, I don't really go in for a lot of like decorated masks and stuff because like most of my masks are ones that I need to wear at work, and there's regulations about what I can wear, so...
For Harry Potter.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't really wear it that much because... Alright. May I help you?
Me nosy.
Look, just because somebody said the word angel deck around the house doesn't mean you need to intrude.
With my new toy you got me.
You technically got it for yourself, actually. Yeah. That's Danielle's early birthday present. Because it was on sale. And she really wanted it, so. That too. That too. I mean, whether it's a birthday gift or not, you are pretty spoiled, Ron, if I do say so myself. Did I do like generous gift? Yeah, right? It's destroyed target permanent, so I guess so. I can do Vandal Blast, get rid of everybody else's stuff. Ooh, that's not how you spell it. That's still not how you spell it. Seth, goddammit. Whirlwind's in here. Whirlwind of Thoughts are right there. But I do like it because there will be so many non-creature spells. Because really, you don't want to cast most of your creatures, right? Like, that's not what you're trying to do. There's a polymorph page. I also was thinking about running all 3 legal Praetors for the deck. Just because, you know, brand loyalty. Actually, I should do that before I forget. Let's do Elish of the Neorn. There's Jin, Taxis, and then there is Darabras. Let's do Aurelia, Gisela. Some of our like whatchamacallit, polymorph targets, I guess. What was that? That was 5? Avacyn, Angel of... Oh. Avacyn, Angel of Hope. I do like Ray Dawnbringer to bring back stuff that potentially got destroyed. Not running Jin, but the other 2. So I wouldn't normally run Jin because I don't like Jin's style of like what he does. It's really just to have him in the deck. How many Planeswalkers? As of right now, none. Although I know Luca's... I've scrolled over a couple times, but I know Luca's suggested. I don't think that there's going to be a lot of, like, enter the battlefield effects. It's not really, like... Yidaro. I'll even call Yidaro actually card advantage, because if you get him early... I like Yidaro. I've actually kind of, like, considered putting him in a few different decks, where, like, just to have the cycle. Luca and Sealy. Yeah, I saw Sealy too, for the sake of, like, the mass-like spells, right? Because then you make more servos and stuff like that. I do like Sealy a lot. We should do at least. Not the gifted. Is this the right one? Yeah. 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 Luca, I'm kind of like iffy on. So, exile target. I'm not gonna read it like that, because that's... Alright. Well, hold on. Like, I'm not gonna not look at the beautiful art one, though. Come on. Rifle. Get it together. Alright, so +1, exile the top 3 cards of your library. Creatures, cards expelled. Exile this way, you may cast this card from exile as long as you control him, basically. Okay, so as long as he stays, you can play him even later. Exile target creature you control, then reveal cards from the top of your library. Until you reveal a creature card with a higher converted mana cost, put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So his -2 is... I don't know, because +1ing them, right? Like... You're essentially fixing yourself in to have to either hardcast him, hardcast the creatures, or lose them if he dies, right? So, like, I understand why, like, why you should, like, I understand his minus ability, why you want him, but it sounds to me like you basically have at most 3 attempts to polymorph and that's it. Right? Like, that's really all it is. And I'm kind of asking Battler's opinion on that one because I think he said he does play actually a polymorph deck with Kykar. And I want to know if I'm crazy. Crazy, man? Am I crazy? Brainstorm, ponder, and stuff. Funny. I guess cantrips are fine because they give you, I gotta remember, they give you stuff. Brainstorm, ponder. Interesting. Bright Steel Colossus. Look at it as another 5 CNC polymorph effect, and that's it. If I get a... Okay. That's a good point, I guess. Because most of the polymorphs are between 4 up to 7 is, I think, the most. If you don't want to count, like, War Portal and stuff, which is a little bit different because it's mass and it's everybody and blah, 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 so... Okay. I guess looking at it from that perspective makes more sense. I just normally like Planeswalkers. You normally want, like, that's not normally the goal, is to just get one activation off. So I guess I wasn't thinking about it that way. We could do Safari. So how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So Safari. That'll be 8 total. I like Atali just because Atali's fun. Bilharg's kind of fun. Yeah, that's true. If I feel like I need to put one more card in, I could just take the Buka out. 16-bit creatures, okay. I was gonna shoot for 10 to start. To start, you know, not to finish. Okay. He's now groaning at me in protest. That should be 9. Diluvian Primordial, I like that. Diluvian. I do like the idea of, like, grabbing other people's spells for things that maybe I am having trouble with. Zatalpa. Should I just do Zatalpa, Nezrahal, and Atali? If I'm gonna do the Praetors, I might as well do the dinosaurs. Yeah, that's kind of funny actually. I'm thinking about it now. Just do like cycles of creatures, and then like a little mini game to see if I can get the cycle out. Like, can I get, you know, the dinosaurs out? Can I get Didaro's in here? I put him as card advantage. Oh, because he's a dinosaur, you're saying? Yeah. But I'm talking about like the dinosaurs like from Ixalan. I was gonna say the legendary dinosaurs, and I'm like, oh, he is a legendary creature, isn't he? So Nezrahal kind of counts as card advantage too. Nezrahal. Okay, wow, I've been saying that wrong the whole time. Zatalpa. And I'll even call Atali card advantage, because stealing spells from people is getting cards, right? Like, it is. Don't argue with me. Lazotep plating. It's kind of like a counter. It gives you a token that you can then Lazotep plating. Guys, calm down. Stop arguing. Bless you. Yeah. I kind of wish there was more, like, I know there's a few cards to like get cards from the graveyard back into your deck, like in terms of like just putting them on the bottom or whatever, but kind of wish. And 2 cards from your hand. Both on top of the library or both on bottom. Yeah, stuff like this. Dream cache. I'm gonna run that out. Oh, the big Azorius. I hope you spelled it right. Yeah. Whenever you gain life, draw a card. There's not enough life gain, I think, on the deck, even though, like, I know it has lifelink and double strike. I just don't think there's enough for the deck to, like, for it to really work. Hallowed Burial. That's actually a good board wipe, right? Because worst comes to worst, I get all my stuff kind of back, right? I like that, actually. That's clever. I like it. How many wraths do I have now? Austere Command and Hallowed Burial, that's kind of it. That's fine, probably. Terminus is another one. Oh, yeah. I thought this was something completely different. When you said it, I was like, is that something else entirely? Or am I crazy? Winged words. 2 mana, draw 2 cards. Most of the time. Deals X damage to each creature without flying and each player. Not bad, actually. Earthquake? It'd be an interesting card, I think. Actually, do you really need boots for Kykar? Because, like, really any creature that... I guess you kinda do. Kinda want to make sure that Kykar stays out. The Lightning Groove should be fine. Most of the time you don't want to polymorph Kykar. I mean, if your deck has the does have like ways to gain more life, then it's much better. Oh, just got Ascendancy. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oop. So low on ramp, so we might wind up doing the signets, just cause. Shark Typhoon. Okay. Draw a card, then you may discard a card. When you discard a non-land card this way, deals damage equal to the card's converted cast. Start creature. Oh, excuse me. It's another maybe card, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't put Commander's Fair, I guess. I'm usually down to put Chromatic Lantern in 3 and up cards. Yeah, I guess let's throw the signets in just to kind of round out. I'm not a big fan of like relying so heavily on artifacts to be your ramp, but you gotta make sure you have it. So, and then that's fine. Oh. It's not that good for your feet. I just needed to paint that picture. All right, listen here, you smartass. With your cleverness. Divination sphere. This. I think so. Is that a card? Oh. They cheated. What the heck? Why would you do that? You monster. Did you mean this? Sure, actually, maybe that is what it is. No, that's not right. Douchebag. Oh my goodness. That made me laugh. Oh, it was a joke. Text does not convey humor very well. Thank you. That made me laugh though. That made me laugh. Did you mean this? Nah, brah. You actually did. Douchebag. Bag of douche. Gosh. Actually, how much do we have for card advantage? Got 13. Average. But again, like polymorphing cards is going to be a kind of card advantage. So how many big things did we have? So we have 1, 2, there it is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13. We have 3 more card slots. I'm trying to find some other big bad creatures. Trying to think of something. What are cards that I like? Because that's a big thing with these decks, right? Is to play something that I really like playing. Oh, Dream Shaper Shaman. I like that. Shaper Shaman. That's cool. See, like a lot of people are like, "Oh, look at this Eldrazi stuff," and I'm like, "Yeah, not really my thing. That's not really what." Dollar of the Lost Trove. So make cast target from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Instant source. Actually, yeah. Get one of your like polymorph things back. I like that actually. A Lost Trove. One more. We get to do lands. If there were more dragons, I would love Udvara Hellkite, because I really do like that as a card, but I'm not seeing like anything super great. Here, let's actually oh. Let's see if we can find something that was big and dumb in this new set, because I do like new cards. Heard you like polymorph, so I took your polymorph and I polymorphed it. Yeah, It's kind of hard, I think, to find like really good. If you would scry a number of cards, draw cards equal to that, it's probably not gonna work. Hellkite is fine, even. I do have Hellkite in there. He in there. He in there. Humble Defector. Yeah. I swear I'm not trying to let yawn this much. But here we is. I'm basically just looking to see if I can find something big and dumb in the new set that I like. That fits in the colors. Could put the new Sakashima in there. I like this thing so much I made another one. Shipbreaker cracking, just start monstersing them. It's funny. I like it. Meteor Golem. Actually, yeah, I do like that. Because I do like the... Well, I mean, we should be able to kind of get rid of anything. Although I don't think we put anything in there. We put in generous gifts, but then we put in like swords and everything else. We didn't put in a lot of removal for like enchantments and artifacts. Minus Austere Command, Vandal Blast, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, Meteor Golem. Straight up get rid of something. I'll put on under removal. Yeah, no problem with that. I do like a good Meteor Golem. Actually. No. Oh, since we're at the top, we can go up here, hit utility lands. Mistfield Plain, rather was saying that one. Command Tower, of course. Wow, the Thrivings are in there. Mystic Sanctuary makes sense. Mystic Sanctuary. Strip Mine. Ghost Border. Tectonic Edge. Oop. Scavenger. We can do like all the fetches and stuff. What's the triumph called for this one? Bogrin. Mystic Monastery. Rogren. Triumph. So what is it? Sacred. Foundry. Hallowed Fountain. Steam Vents. I do not remember all the fetches though. Scalding, Arid, Flooded. Scalding, Flooded. There, miss. Like the one that I own, and I don't remember the name of it. Rogren, yeah. Yeah, you could do like an ETB deck. That actually, now that we say that, there you go. There's a way to have black and a polymorph deck. You'd only have the blue spells, but if you were to do like Yarok, some of the blue spells are some of the cool spells though, like the Synthetic Destiny thing. bloody stream. I don't think I own any of these online. I can put them in there, but I don't think I. Tundra. One thing I've really enjoyed about still playing MTGO, even though I've done like a VEDH setup, is that I can still have like super expensive like lands and stuff that didn't really cost me much. Pretty cool. Is Prismatic Vesta the one that I own? I don't know. I don't know. I should have all of the Battle Bond lands, but I don't remember what they all are. Not gonna lie. And I don't really see like any of them. Weird. I wonder if maybe it's because Kykar does have a CEDH presence. I wonder, are like Battle Bond lands not good enough for CEDH? I don't know. And a Confluence and I don't know, it seemed kind of basic. I don't know what I would do to really, like, what would I do to really customize a deck, a polymorph deck? Because I don't have a lot of like signature spells in red, or signature creatures I should say, in red, blue, and white. Those are not really like the colors that I specifically run a lot of. I have some blue and some white in with like my Abzan decks and stuff like that, but even those decks that tend to be a majority green and black. So like I can't think of a signature thing that I would do even with blue, even with white. In red, yeah, the two decks I own in paper, I don't even have red in. My kids actually run a lot more of the red than I do. Although I had Cranko, but like those are all like 18 left. So yeah, 20, yeah. Was it just Cranko was all about like the combos and the synergies. It was less about, oh wow, look at that. That's nice. That's pretty. So it was less about, save this before I close it out like an idiot. So the deck was less about I'm trying to say words. I swear to God I am. So how much was it? Mostly white. With plains. 5 islands, 5. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Can't apparently do math anyway. And what was I saying? Guys, why are you letting me be on stream right now? Alright. But yeah. Oh, the signature stuff. Yeah, even Cranko didn't really have like signature cards. It was basically just how do I win the game as fast as possible. This is a maybe. You have a little bit of ramp. You have one way of doing things. So the only thing, this is the hardest part I think about playing this deck, right? Is that you do want early ramp because you want to play Kykar turn 3-ish, right? Or, no, you want to play Kykar on turn 3, every time. That way, like, if you continue to play ramp, That's gonna be what then gets you your tokens, right? So this is a meh hand to me, because this doesn't really help you right now. So you have basically 2 land sources, 3, 4 if you don't want to waste this. Never mind. Turn 1 you would have seen. Okay. See, this one is kind of meh too, because like here you have Transmogrify. Sorry. You have an early Transmogrify, which is great to get something out, but you have no way really of getting, unless you cast this and kind of waste it, because again, like, this is to keep your stuff indestructible. That's the main thing that you want to do with this. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess you could blow something up to get a token and then Transmogrify the token into something deadly. This is okay, actually. You have a way to early get early card advantage. This will get you a so you have enough to play Kykar. You have enough to get a token. You really so now all you're really missing is the way to Transmogrify something. Never mind. Never mind. Why do I say words? Why do I say words? Cool. I told you we were gonna try to do this one really short, by the way. This is a no because it's a 1-lander. This one's a no because you don't have a way to cast this. If one of these things, if this specifically, right, because you want this to be in the deck, if one of these things was a mana rock, one of the 2-cost mana rocks, or if this was just a 2-cast mana rock, I would consider keeping this. Oh, I wouldn't have kept it, and this is good. This is actually a really good one. Turn 1, you can turn 2 and get like the white-blue or the red-blue land. The red-blue, since this is white right here. Then drop this. Or no. I guess you can't play your commander that fast, but you can potentially draw into more stuff. Oop. I like this hand though. I do like this hand. Nope, definitely not kidding you. I think I would keep this. One more. I don't know. This has 3 things that you want in your deck in the opening hand, so maybe not. Oh, I want this to be a good hand so much. Again, like, 3 things that you don't want in your opening hand are in your opening hand. Ooh, pretty one. Yes, keepable, right? Keepable-ish. 2 things that you don't want in your hand in your opening hand. I guess when you're running more number of like the things to polymorph into, like, there's obviously a higher chance. This is a pretty good one because you have all your colors. No, you don't. You don't have white. You don't have white. Oh no, you do have white. This is progress. I'm sorry. I thought this was creativity. So you have all your colors. Kykar turn 3. Turn 4. You could do this, but you probably don't want to. Boom. Kykar turn 3. A Signet turn 4. You can polymorph it. Oh, there you go. Actually, because this would be your turn 2 draw, so you could just put him down. You'll get a token off of him and polymorph the token off of him with his -2 ability. Oh, that was actually a really good hand. Still dead. This is fine. It's kind of iffy. You get Kykar turn 3. You can do this turn 4, this turn 5, and get you'll have 2 tokens by then. Yeah. That's good, actually. Absolutely. Now it's a 1-lander. No, can't keep it. It's hard because you have nothing to do. You have 2 ramp and then that's it. No, again, nothing to do. A little bit of ramp, that's it. 1-lander. Some of these hands are not promising. I like this. Oh god, I don't know. Like, I like the concept and I like the idea behind it, but I'm not 100% sure that the deck's gonna work in my favor. I may have to do tweaking afterward, but I don't want to tweak it right now, because even though this was kind of a fast stream, I do want to call it a wrap for this one. Hopefully, thank you, of course, for those of you in the chat who came and gave suggestions. It was really cool. A lot of good conversation. For next week, we already kind of know what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing another Jeskai deck. This one, I should have Angelo actually on. I'll probably do like a share screen thing with him, and he'll be kind of like helping me come up with the deck and complaining the entire time, because apparently he doesn't like Nostro? Gostro. See, look, Saffron Olive, I'm coming for your horrible pronunciation of things around. Oh wow, ironically they cost the exact same. I didn't even notice that before. But Angelo's not really a fan of them. I say them because there's 3 heads. So I don't know if it's a it, he, she, they, them. I'm not actually sure what the proper thing is here. So, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we can do. Choose one. X is the number of spells you've cast this turn, so it is very stormy. I think we're probably gonna go for a storm style deck, or like some kind of a cantrip style deck, to see if we can like find. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find ways to make him interested. We talked about a few things. Spoiler alert, right? We've talked about like Stuffy Doll, so that you can hit Stuffy Doll, so that you can hurt the person that Stuffy Doll's on. There's the new, like, instead of scrying, you can draw that many cards. You can gain life. Maybe we'll do like life gain shenanigans or life manipulation shenanigans. So maybe like ways to draw cards when we gain life or something like that. I don't know. I kind of felt like this one was a very good like value commander, with the fact that you have 3 different choices of how to do things. And then, like, Jeskai does tend to be kind of, like, cantrip-y. Like, Kykar, for instance. All the way back. So, Kykar, for instance, like, the top theme here is cantrips. Like, that's the top theme for Kykar, who's, like, probably the #1 Jeskai commander, I would imagine. Is he? Boom. Top Jeskai commander is about cantrips. So, like, the idea that this new one also can do cantripy things, I would think would be like right up the same alleyway. So we're gonna see what we can do with that one. Frexen is gonna be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's gonna be for his Heart Gold Nuzlocke playthrough. Thursday, he's going to be doing 3DH, I believe. Friday, I am going to be doing some virtual EDH with Melonpyrix. And Paul, I believe, is also going to be there. And then I just got to find 4th. Sunday is, again, at 8 o'clock p.m. Oh, the VEDH thing starts at 8:30. Sunday is going to be 8 o'clock. That's going to be more Heart Gold Pokemon. And then hopefully I will find a guest for next Monday, or do something else on Monday for stream. thank you to everybody who was cool about this, but yesterday I did kind of just say like I needed the day off. I haven't been feeling well for the past week, and then I got hit with like this wave of like I don't really want to talk to people and stuff. Like talking to people like through Twitter and everything is not the same, but I didn't want to have like a conversation for an hour on stream. I didn't feel like I would be a very good host or very talkative or anything. So I, instead of like kind of sour somebody's taste on what Late Night Magic Monday is supposed to be, which is supposed to be like, you know, an enjoyable conversation and a good time for like an hour, I opted to just like not even find a guest or anything like that. And then I was gonna try to play like some other game, but all the games that I tried to see if I could stream, what I did was I would record like 20 minutes of gameplay with them and check how the recording came out, and all the games I tried were really choppy, and I kind of put a damper on my spirits because I was like, oh, I can't, that means I can't stream these games. And some of them, like one was going to be one of the Lego games, and I was really excited about that. I've tried TFT in the past, which I play a lot of. If you guys follow me on Twitter or talk to me in the Discord, I play a lot of TFT, and I can't stream it. I tried World of Warcraft, and I can't stream it. And like all these games that I really enjoy, and I can't stream them, it just kind of put a damper on my spirits. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take the L, take the knee on this one, and came back today, even though I'm really tired. So I'm probably gonna get some sleep in the next little bit. I hope you guys did enjoy hanging out, talking about cool Jeskai cards, and I still don't know what they do. Like I said, down the road, I think I do eventually want to get some people into like a Magic Online playing pod to maybe alternate with the VEDH things, or who knows, maybe alternate with this, or maybe even alternate with the Late Night Magic Mondays. No, I probably can't do that in the near future because my shift at work is changing. Yeah, it'll probably have to alternate with the VEDH then. And test out some of the decks that we built. You know, I did play the Minotaur one, and that's the only one I've played so far. So this is like episode 6, I think? 6 or 7? So yeah. Yeah, I had fun. Sorry I didn't have more energy. I'm really tired, but I'm gonna go. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace. Have a good night, everybody.